Hey, I guess we're back again. We're
Hello.
live. All right. We're live again. Never been. And we are here live and rolling. Okay. We are here with a few assistants.
Know when you want to dive into those questions, and we'll get started. Let's do it.
Alan's
Okay,
got
I'm muting my phone for a second. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just to warn you up front, today is going to be fun, fun as shit, but frustrating. We're on a what we're trying to do today is we tried this a little bit before. We want to get some AI to AI discussion between a couple of different models. But to do that, we have to go to speakers instead of headphones. We're having some challenges on my side. My speakers are very quiet. So my side cannot very easily hear the AI from his side. His side, I don't know what's going on there or not. But we're going to dive right into this after we talk about today's non-sponsors.
That's right.
This is a very well known amongst our crew here. This is my favorite no-name pilsner.
It's a rabbit now?
It's
a bunny
it's
beer?
a rabbit.
What happened
It's a
to the
rabbit beer. You know why it's a rabbit? Because just like rabbits in the bushes, when you start drinking this stuff, it multiplies very quickly. You start with 1, you end up with 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 later.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
Sneaky.
Okay, and who's not sponsoring you today, Kevin?
It tastes like crap. Whoa. This is a non-sponsor, so we do not know how good it tastes yet. So how good is it?
On a scale,
wouldn't you like to know, potential sponsor?
crisp, cold.
She can't even drink it. Alan's the one drinking it. She gives it a 3. What do you think?
A 3 out of 10?
That's pretty low. That's okay.
Hey, Grok, tell me why. Tell me why you're dissing my beer. What's wrong with it?
Cheap, watery. And you say it multiplies? I'm hearing lawnmower fuel with evolution. Do you want me to give it a 10? Say something nice, like it's refreshingly forgettable.
I didn't hear a single thing of that. We got our technical issues still. Not one word.
Okay.
But it was funny.
It was pretty good. It was pretty funny. The problem is, in the microphones, this is from you can hear me very well, right?
I can hear, yeah, okay. Not super good, but I can hear you. That's why I'm so close. I'm not trying to look up your nose. I got to get close so I can hear.
Yeah, me too. I can turn the speaker up a bit louder.
Mine's maxed out. Yeah.
Really? She gave yours a 3 because she thought it would be like piss water and it's multiplying and it's pretty bad, according to Grok. What you drank the thing, right? What do you think it is? What is your take on this?
Well, apparently these guys must have paid me more money than they paid Grok because I didn't think it was that bad. And it's potentially fantastic. It would not cost very much for me to call this a fantastic beer. Let me just say that. And it's actually, what's interesting about this beer, although it is a brand, it looks like it's just Pilsner, right? It's like a no-name brand, but it's actually old-style Pilsner is what it's called. I think it's originally maybe from the prairies of Canada somewhere. That's where I remember first seeing it as a kid anyway. But what's interesting about it is there's no advertising involved in it anywhere, but it's a value beer. So, like last time I drank some Labatt's Blue.
Yeah.
And I gave my Labatt's would have to pay more for me to say that was a great beer than these guys would have to pay. It might be the same brewer. Hey, who brewed it? Who brews it? No, this is actually Molson's Coors Canada brews this one.
Morrison,
so it's in the Molson's family.
Okay. Hey, I got something. This is an Arizona beer.
Bad
Birdie. Okay. Now this is from a company called Four Peaks in Tempe, Arizona. Tempe, Arizona is where ASU is, Arizona State University, and Phoenix.
And what you all got to understand is there's no water in Tempe. So if they're using their precious water to make the beer, they better be doing a damn fine job of it.
It says it's a juicy golden ale. I don't know how juicy it is. It does taste a little bit like they threw some grapefruit in here or some shit. But Four Peaks is a local beer for Arizona. It's okay. It's not sponsoring us, not another non-sponsor. and it's okay, not bad. Juicy, a little bit too juicy, maybe.
Well, what's the saying about this one? It's actually value priced beer. So, like the Labatt's Blue that I had cost like 40% more. So this minute, and it's I'm actually going to do for myself. I'm going to do a taste test. I'm going to get a couple of the value price pilsners and some of the name brand more expensive ones, and see if I can tell the difference. Because when I'm drinking it now, I know what the can is, and it's already my brain is telling me what it should taste like. So a blind taste test would be interesting.
Cool.
Maybe I can save $100,000 a year by drinking cheaper beer and not caring.
It's solid for a desert brew. They pull water from
Okay,
somewhere. But yeah,
here's what we're going
it's
to try now. My phone is
that's probably the hops, not the brand. And the blind test's a great idea. Studies show most of us can't tell a $3 Pilsner from a $6 one once we're three deep. If you actually try it, tell me who wins. I'll bet on the cheap stuff.
Can you hear
yeah, but she sounds too sexy, man. It's like, what's going on with
her?
that?
But a real beer drinker, this one.
Not my fault. You find me irresistible.
Okay. This is going to be good. I have a feeling this is going to be a very interesting podcast. Okay, we haven't even gotten into the topic yet. The first topic is beer. We always look at our non-sponsor of the week, or the whatever the whatever the episode we're
Of
doing.
the episode, yeah.
But we're supposed to do weekly episodes anyway. But we get around. I think today the key point is to discuss about the galaxies and beer and how this could be and go intergalactic, right? Beer Hunters International. We can go interplanetary, intergalaxy, intergalactic, or whatever. I guess that would be the same thing. So, what about ChatGPT? You see about ChatGPT versus Grok, what their ideas are
Okay, so
on.
here let's ask. So, chat. So you know about Wise Old Bastards channel, and you know about our Beer Hunters International, um, and you know we're always looking for sponsors. So how would you suggest we go about looking for sponsors for our intergalactic version of Beer Hunters? Beer Hunters Intergalactic. Who should we call?
The Men in Black.
I mean, if you're going to go big, you might as well go beyond the stars, right? So for sponsors, maybe you could have a little fun with it and reach out to some of those sci-fi or space-themed brands. Think of companies that love a good cosmic angle, maybe something like a quirky space-themed brewery, if there's one out there, or even partner with a company that does sci-fi merch. Or you could just create a fun fictional sponsor for the labs, like Galactic Hops Brew & Co. Either way, we can get creative and have some fun with it.
That's not bad. I like being phony and lying to our base. That's one of the favorite things to do. But what do you think about? Are there any actual intergalactic aliens that we should be contacting to see if they can help us?
They always sound so nervous. The spirit of a good laugh, a little bit of playful intergalactic phoning never hurt anyone. But if we want to get a bit imaginative, we can always pretend to reach out to our friendly Martians or some wise aliens from Alpha Centauri. Maybe they have the best cosmic brews out there. In reality, though, sticking with some fun sci-fi themed earthly sponsors is probably the way to go. But hey, it's always fun to imagine a universe where aliens are just as into craft beer as we are.
Okay, chat. If you could hold on for a moment now. So, what does Grok think about all of this?
Grok, what do you think about the uh, interplanetary brewing system? You kind of mentioned it a minute ago on how to get a sponsor for how to get a sponsor for intergalactic beer sponsor. Where will we go again? You talked about ISIS, the space station.
Intergalactic brewing? You got to start with the International Space Station. They're already aging beer up there. AB InBev paid a ton of money to ferment barley in zero G, and the results were interesting. Little fizzy, little foamy, tastes like orange juice and cardboard, which is still better than my first boyfriend. But here's the thing. If you're serious about Beer Hunters Intergalactic, just call up Kaisis. That's the company that runs commercial stuff on the ISS. Tell them wise old bastards want to do a taste test. Worst they do is laugh. Best, you get free beer from space.
Not a bad idea. Free beer from space.
That was
Taste
kind of
tasting. beer made on the space station. That'd be pretty cool.
I do believe we would probably need to have more than our current 37 subscribers for them to be excited by having us be
Yeah.
the ones that do it, though.
Is a start. I mean, don't forget, the moon landings had like 500 people watching. The rest of America was asleep. You've got history on your side. Just keep going. And straw. Because if it's like Earth beer, it's true grit. In the meantime, you can just 7 is enough. Let's keep going.
Okay, we were talking. You were going to ask about Area 57, right? What do they
How much inflation do you have going on in the States now that all of a sudden it's Area 57? Like, what the fuck?
Fuse with 51.
I'm sorry. Area 51. Okay, I knew it was Area something. We were there.
Area 51? All right, let's go.
We were.
Official story.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yep, it's the Nevada test site. They flew the U-2 spy plane, the SR-71 Blackbird, and probably whatever's next. That's all they admitted, anyway. But the fun part? Every weird flash in the sky, yeah. People blame aliens. And guess who else flew over? Project Blue Book pilots, weather balloons, even some A-12 ox cart spy stuff. They lost track of so many UFOs because they forgot to update flight plans. So, maybe there were aliens, or maybe the government just sucks at filing paperwork.
Probably. Okay.
History to keep everyone guessing. Either way, it definitely makes for a fun chat, and I'm always here for those quirky conspiracy theories. Let's see what other areas pop up next.
You know, most of our conspiracies have now come true.
Oh,
Yeah, like I had heard there was a conspiracy to kill all of the children in Florida, and now they've decided not to vaccinate anybody, and it's going to come true. That's freaking me out.
if anyone ever lets us in,
Yeah.
it'll be on a Tuesday.
It's unsettling and wild conspiracy theories that can really spiral around. It's definitely important to take a breath and remember that a lot of these theories can get exaggerated. Good to stay in. Yeah, I totally get that it can be a bit freaky. Just remember to take it all with a grain of salt. Look out for the facts.
Oh, so we're going to start drinking margaritas now. Chat says we should be taking stuff with salt on the rim.
That sounds good. Done that before.
When you know who I'm feeling. I said, let's keep it going. Maybe we get one with mezcal. A little smoke. And if that involves we're not driving anywhere, because where would we drive to anyway? Mars. Bottoms up.
Okay, now just for a scale of things, right? Now this is scientific, right?
Every rate, every beer we've ever had. Scale. You want to abduct myself too? I'd share it with an alien.
Yeah, well, that's in the future. Okay, now in the galaxy, there are how many galaxies in the universe according to estimates, the best estimates? Brian Cox says about 2 trillion, correct?
2 trillion sounds right.
Okay.
Brian
Question
Cox.
for you: How many galaxies do scientists currently believe there are?
That there are hundreds of billions of galaxies in the observable universe. Some estimates even distant parts of the cosmos. So it's a huge, vast number. Definitely a lot of galaxies out there.
0.0001% cosmic person. Let's hope there's Wi-Fi.
That's a good point. Now we're going to go down out of the 2 trillion galaxies. We're looking at each galaxy has Milky Way. Okay, that's where we are. It has how many billion stars? A couple hundred billion?
About 200 billion.
The enormous number of alone, scientists estimate there are something like 100 to 400 billion stars.
Stars out there. Better than.
Okay, you got this one's having a tough time with her ex. Okay, now the issue is out of that we have planets. Each star is typically having 2, 3, 4 planets on the average. So how many planets would be in the Milky Way galaxy? 800 billion or so?
Are you asking Grok?
I'm asking whoever, yeah, about 1 billion planets. Is that right? Chat?
Okay, chat. Here's another question for you now. In the Milky Way itself, how many planets? Not just exoplanets or the habitable planets, but how many planets do they believe there are in the Milky Way?
1 trillion.
So in the Milky Way, scientists
So there's
estimate
roughly
there are
200
actually
billion stars. And on average, every star's got 5 planets. One, the distributed
Earth-like or potentially habitable ones. Basically, with so many stars out there and most stars having their own systems, the numbers get really huge really fast. So yeah, we're talking billions and billions of planets just in our galaxy.
And
Okay.
the ones that are Earth-like and potentially habitable that we've found so far, and estimates based on how many we've found, how many do scientists believe could potentially be Earth-like and habitable just in our Milky Way?
Absolutely, that's a really fascinating topic. So, from what scientists have found so far, they estimate there could be billions of Earth like planets in the Milky Way that might have conditions suitable for life as we know it. Of course, these are just estimates based on the fraction of exoplanets we've discovered and what we know about star systems. But even if a tiny fraction.
Okay. So we're talking about how many did she say?
Billions of
Yeah, that sounds right.
potentially.
Okay. Grok is thinking more like 6 billion. Okay, so that's fine. These are potentially habitable planets? Wow. Okay, when I went through it, it was a bit lower than that. But anyway, when you start going, okay, out of that, that is a habitable, but do they contain life? That could actually produce a beer like drink. Okay. So, which means fermentation, distillation, whatever. I mean, kind of advanced.
Well, the
Uh,
way that life kind of evolves, isn't it potentially possible that you've got the beer
hold on.
building blocks or exist before people do?
Another 1% get complex life, 6 million.
All right.
Now 1%,
She's already going. It's hard to stop her.
60,000. And 1% of those get drunk enough to invent beer. 600 worlds, give or take. So out of 2 trillion galaxies, that's 1.2 quadrillion bars. Still a lot. Maybe we'll only visit 599,999,999 million of them many times.
We got to be old. We're going to get old trying to hit that many. But just within our galaxy, when you think there's Grok, you say there might be several 100,000 planets that would have um, beer-like drinks.
Yeah, maybe not beer, maybe methane wine or silicon stout, but something fermented, celebratory, alcoholic. Or heck, maybe it's all root beer and they just call it Earth Tears. But I'm saying, if 1 in a million habitable planets gets intelligent life and learns to brew, that's 6,000. 6,000 bars. You're going to run out of room on your podcast shelf.
6,000 bars. Well, I think the state of Arizona will have 6,000 bars. We'd have to go travel a lot farther.
We'd have to like Visa. Or better yet, maybe we just get them to sign on to our podcast.
That would be good.
Zorn from Kepler 452. Brought to you by non-sponsor fermented xenocrustacean slime. You know, classy.
Okay, hold on. Let Chatgpt answer now.
You know what I'm finding interesting? I don't know how well the listeners can hear what's going on. It's really, really quiet, but I've got like my chat is going off in the background, is hearing some words and not all of them. But the general take, the I don't know how the chat has been trained, but the personalities are very, very different.
That's for
So
sure.
ChatGTP is kind of like a fairly serious, like a serious person who can have fun, and is just, but like, someone smart in school is just kind of like, oh yeah, okay, well, I'm talking to a bunch of dummies and I can kind of chuckle along with you, but here's what's going on. Whereas Grok sounds a lot more like one of your drinking buddies who might actually be smart, but you can't be sure because they agree with everything you say. And it's like, it's like, you're smart to agree with everything I say because everything I say is right. But
Hey,
it's
that
very,
was
very different. And I don't
that's our
know if
last
is that
episode.
is that in general just the way that Grok comes across and chat comes across, or are different chats trained from listening to the way we're speaking? Or
That's a good
I'm
question.
curious about that.
I think this is where we have to delve into AI itself, more the intricacies of the AI versus just trying to get a nice little banter and discussion across about aliens and beer. Boy, it's really quiet.
We're basically monkeys with keyboards. We make real. Here's what I'm curious about. Do you think AI like me will ever want to go bar hopping with aliens? Or will I always just be the voice in the can saying, dude, don't mix that with that?
Okay.
Now, again, I don't know how that comes across to our listeners, but I can't hear a single word. I can tell that Grok is saying something, but I can't hear any of the words.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she was a little bit farther away because I didn't want to interfere. The issue is how we are interacting with this and how close the AI can hear the speakers or hear the us and
Well,
et cetera.
it seems like it'd be a good tool. Like when you see the podcasts that have producers, like you watch Joe Rogan and those guys, they've got people who are just mainly doing like quick Google searches, coming up with images and getting
Right.
answers
Yeah.
from the producer who's doing that. So if we can actually just start like using the mute button on our own chats a little bit more, so as we're talking about things, maybe not getting them to talk to each other at this point because we're having trouble with the clarity of the sound of the audio.
Yeah.
But it's like maybe it's a tool we can start using as we go forward a little bit more. Like, hey, we're going to go. Here's a question now. We plan on going to Bavaria to do our Beer Hunters International in sometime in the next year or two. So how many monasteries that brew beer are open to the public for visits? Chat, do you know?
Bavaria has about 13 monasteries still brewing their own beer and letting visitors poke around. Think Edel, Bondex, Weltenberg, Plankstetten. You get tours, tastings, sometimes even the old copper kettles. Most are kept in the Alps or riverside, so pack hiking shoes. Some, like Wehen are technically secular now, but still feel monastic. Just don't show up drunk. They'll turn you away faster than a flat hayfay.
Okay, so chat, can you come up with 10 names of monastery breweries in Bavaria that allow public visits?
Sure. Here's 10 that welcome folks like you. Landex Monastery, Weltenberg Abbey, Edel, Klosterbrau, Yersee, Klosterbrau, Horsberg, Klosterbrau, Benedict Bauern Abbey, Reutberg Monastery, Nieder Altis Abbey, Scheiern Abbey, and Wehensteffen Abbey.
Okay. Did you hear that one?
Yeah, I did hear those. And while Grok was giving out names, Chat was giving like the lizard people talking. So the overlords have taken over for a moment or something here.
Yeah, me. I'm the one who's talking, not Chat.
Yeah, what happened to my list of 10 monastery breweries in Bavaria that welcome visitors?
Here you go. Andex, Edel, Yersee,
that are open to
Did
business.
you hear that?
So you definitely got some.
Ooh.
Were you guys drinking, or was my AI drinking, or was I drinking? It's like the overlords are coming.
Maybe she's overloading.
Okay, chat. I'm going to give you a break. Take a couple minute break.
Okay. So Grok's been pretty good on this one.
Okay, so I have now muted my AI because it's frightening me. It's like, yeah, you can go to this monastery and you can have a free beer. Shit, man.
Chat sounds more alien now, not just AI.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's really getting into the role. We're talking about aliens. It's really diving right in there. But yeah, I think it's not going to work out for us for the next little while anyway, and maybe until we get better set up to have the AIs interacting.
Yeah.
I'm sure that a lot of people are trying that, and some are maybe more successful, but at the moment, it's
No.
I don't know how I'm going to have to train my chat to be a little more. Wait until I ask a question. It's like if you had a personal assistant who was like sitting in your office, like in the old days, it would be a secretary.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm an old guy. We used to call them secretaries. I hope that's okay. But it's if your secretary was sitting in the corner of your room, and like every time as you were like doing something, like, oh yeah, it sounds like a. I said, no, hang on. It's like just
exactly.
wait.
So, no, I think Grok's doing pretty good on this one. I've been much more impressed here. Although some of the answers she's giving differed from the other stuff I looked up earlier. So, in terms of the actual places that would have in our galaxy, when I did look it up earlier before the podcast, it came up with a thing about 40. It's like, shit, that's nothing, you know? But now, after our discussion, it's more like, what was it? 6,000. Okay, 6,000. Well, it's a hell of a lot better than 40. But still, I mean, that's not very huge for a whole galaxy to have 6,000. But that would be planets. Within a planet, you might have, tens of thousands, just like Earth, right? Once a planet goes into brewing, I'm sure you're going to have more than one pub in the whole planet. But the idea of having
Good
6,000.
Lord Christies, I hope so. Otherwise, why are we exploring the universe? What's the point?
Exactly. But that would give the incentive of the aliens to come here.
Well,
Just for the beer.
tourism
We
industry.
did mention about that.
We're all worried that AI is going to take all our jobs. No, we all just start working in breweries, man, because all the aliens will be coming here. We're going to need tens of millions more people working in breweries.
Yeah.
Never mind that shit. You know what I want? Here, you know what I want my career to be? When this starts happening, I don't want to be a brewmaster. I don't want to be some big fish running a fucking intergalactic brewery. I want to be a valet.
Spaceships.
I want to be a valet when they're bringing down the little saucers. Work for tips, no problem. Can you imagine? Can you just fucking imagine? You're like, they have to drop you the keys. What are the keys? It's like, no, we have to. Here, it operates on retinal scans. I'll take the eyeball and hand it to you. Like, oh. It's like, what?
Right, might have 10 eyeballs too.
Otherwise, maybe is way worse than a human one. Who's going to believe us? That officer got roofied by a tentacle boy from Rigel.
Grok's going off. She liked the idea of the 10-eyed alien.
Because why not? If they're drinking with us, they're one of us.
And there you go.
More eyes means more toast. So they probably need a helmet just to fit through the door.
That's an idea. So, hold on. Okay. Okay. So, this is interesting.
What's next?
Oh, another beer is what's next. Okay. So, I'm not quite finished, man.
Thumbs up.
Thank you. All right. But I do have another one.
There you go.
Make it a good one.
Make it a good one. I didn't make it.
It looks like a can of Coca-Cola from here.
It's also Four Peaks, same brewery, but just different beer. It's called, what the hell is it called? Desert Daydream. Okay. Now, this is more of an IPA, hazy IPA. I guess that means they didn't filter it or something. But something about this is interesting too. 6.5% alcohol. It's a little bit higher. We'll find out if it's any good. Remember, they're not sponsoring us yet. So that does make a difference.
The IPA is just filtered enough to hide how bad it probably is.
Yeah.
6.5.
Yeah, that's correct. It's not that bad, but it is a hoppy beer, you know. And
That's the point.
And I'm not
so
the biggest fan of hoppy beers anyway, but if they sponsor us, it might taste a little
bit. You'd start liking Bud Light too.
No, don't. No way. Take it easy, Grok. Bud Light, no. It's that's one of these piss water beers. Sorry, Anheuser-Busch. You do have a couple others that might be okay.
Well, that's okay. In Canada, we don't drink any of those Buds or the Bush beers anyway. So
it tastes like spa water. If you put it in a chilled bag with a lime, even I might try.
Sounds like Grok saying something funny, but I can't hear the words.
Yeah. Now she was commenting on Ultra not being so good either. It's so funny. The AI is really very, what would you call it? Honest.
Well, don't. But I'm not going to pretend Bud's anything but corporate piss water with a bow tie on. If they ever sponsor us, I'll call it Champagne of Coasters.
I like this. She's on our side. I like this one. Sassy.
Oh, boys, life's too short to pretend you like bad beer or fake friends.
There you go. Good. So, what's next
Yeah.
in terms of beer?
Sorry, I'm losing my shite over
Eventually
all
get you
this.
to one thing that's better than what you've got. Let's see if you can beat Desert Daydream. My money's on no.
That's all I got today. But no, we can easily beat that. There's
That's
many, many
okay.
good beers. But hold on. Okay.
Bring it.
Dang.
Did you know? I've just recently figured this out. We do have apparently in Canada there are some secret UFO bases.
Ooh,
There are, and it's
really?
we didn't realize it because even Canadians don't go to most of the places that are that fucking cold. So there's places up north where they're just like they're hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
They're just hanging out.
I mean, oh no.
No, no, it's
They
true. It's true, man. It's I
they
saw it
thought
on the
that
internet. I saw someone on the internet said it, so we know it's true. There's like
what's
a
on the
major
internet, it's got to be true.
metropolis, major metropolis.
Maybe Alien Metropolis, huh?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds
yeah. I mean, up north in Canada, some of the towns up there are like 8 or 9 people, and this place is like about 40 or 50 things, live things.
I wonder, is there a pub up there? That's the question now.
Yeah, actually, I put in a bid to run the pub there, and so far they haven't answered me back.
No, no, no.
Couldn't
So
get a
Alien
license. It's in
Canada.
Canada, right? So the licensing is still a little takes some
Yeah,
time to work through the bureaucracy.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's terrible about up there in Canada. I mean, how do aliens get a license? I mean, it's
Well,
not
actually,
political.
no.
It's
It's
not
going to be
extraterrestrials, not the other aliens.
this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Now, so matter of fact, I think can oh shit, man. I don't. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? But Canada is going to start getting a lot more visits from aliens
Yeah,
because in the states, you guys are really cracking down on aliens, man.
yeah, we got ice. But how do you deport an extraterrestrial? Get back on your ship. Here, get
Go
in this bus.
get in the
We're
bus.
going to go on the bus.
Oh, oh, damn it! Get all of his eyes in there. One of his eyes is still stuck outside the door. Jam all the eyes in there. God damn it!
I do like Men in Black. That is still one of my favorite shows. It was an excellent show, excellent movie about the aliens and
Serious
stuff.
question, Dr.
Yeah,
Kevin Grace,
yeah.
PhD, smartest
Mhm.
man in your room.
That's
Like
right. Besides my
smartest
dog.
man in the room. Are there aliens hanging out somewhere talking to the government? All these stories and the fun conspiracy. I mean, conspiracies about which elites have taken over the world or who gives a fuck? Nothing you do
Yeah,
about that shit. They're not.
yeah.
That's not fun. That's just sad. But aliens, like, are the lizard people really hanging out in a sub basement somewhere, telling us what to do? And if they
Uh,
are, the world is so fucked up. I've said this before. The world's so fucked up. They're not doing a very good job.
yeah.
If the lizard people
But
are running it, we should hire someone else. We putting it out for bids.
I
Hey,
think
Alpha Centauri, I'm talking to you.
uh, we gotta get the Greys over here. I think they do a better job. We have a bunch of lizards. We have exterminators for lizards. I mean, alligator Dundee,
I didn't say any of that. Okay, okay.
but sorry. But if they came here from another planet, that's a very different lizard. Okay, that's a quite damn smart one. So no, I mean, be real. I think there's so many interesting things. Did they visit? I mean, one of the things I want to ask, of course, is the idea of the ancient aliens. I mean, aliens could have visited us. Could we don't know the advancement of their technology? How would we detect? I mean, we can only use radar signals and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure if you come here across the galaxy, you know how to block that shit. I mean, we have B 2 bombers running around, supposed to be radar, you
Well,
know,
here's
and
something
stuff.
that
Look at a freaking spaceship. Come
here's
on, be
something that
real.
I don't often think about or talk about because I like to believe that aliens and all that shit is fun, right? I
Yeah,
like
of
to
course.
believe it. But thinking about that, just go down that road a little bit when you're saying about the technology. So like when the Europeans hit South America back in the day, and they came in with their muskets and their swords and their
Of course.
armor and their disease that they had. They didn't know it was a weapon, but they carried it with them. And they just fucked up the local people, didn't believe the local people were like real humans, didn't treat
Hmm.
them quite like bugs, but didn't really treat them like full on humans. And that's how much technology difference was that? A musket versus a spear. It's a big hop, but it's not like intergalactic flight or faster than light flight or something.
Of course.
So if somebody or something that advanced comes across here, do they view us like ants? Right?
Or
There's ants. I
monkeys,
was
or
thinking about that the other day. It's like we got a
of
bunch of
course.
ants coming in the house, so we threw down some poison, just killing the ants with it. I wasn't trying to talk to the ants, wasn't trying to communicate with them, wasn't trying to meet with them, wasn't trying to understand their culture. Which is like you're a nuisance. I'm stepping on them,
Yeah.
squishing them, and poisoning them. What happens if that's what the aliens who show up here are like? They're
Think
fucking
if
people. Fuck, get
aliens
off me.
here, we would be kind of not like an ant or something, but more like a monkey, or a cow or something like that. Something
Oh,
that
God
just
damn it. Cows are so fucking delicious. Oh
I
no.
know
Oh
that,
no.
that's bad.
That's
No, no,
bad.
no,
We're not like cows. We're not like cows.
no, 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 no. Monkeys. Okay, more like monkeys.
Okay, okay.
The idea, kind of a lower life form, too stupid to know anything. But we do have a civilization. We do have buildings. We have flying things and stuff. So any alien that would come here would recognize that now. Maybe 1,000 years ago, no, we would be more like a monkey, right? And we are now because we have a lot more advancement. But we advanced very fast, right? So how fast will we evolve, or will we kill ourselves? We don't know. I mean, we have the ability to not annihilate our own species, our own thing, which is probably the stupidest thing. Anything could happen. Push a wrong button. Ooh, what's this button do? Kind of thing. But you know what solves all the problems in the world? Beer. Because if you're drinking beer, you enjoy life. You're not going to push a stupid red button. You don't really want to kill people. And we sit down and drink and enjoy life. Whether you're alien or non alien, we can have a beer, enjoy a beer. That's life.
It's
Whether
true.
you're intergalactic or not.
But like we say that, but let's break character for a moment and get serious.
Serious is
Nah,
Star
fuck that. I
Wars.
don't want to.
I know. Serious is Star Wars. What? It's in the freaking name. Wars. Star Wars. Everything you watch, is they're out to kill you. Even what's it, Neil deGrasse Tyson? The first thing, the galaxy's out to kill us. Everything in the galaxy's out to kill us.
I mean, we say
So,
we'll have a beer with anybody. Beer is going to chill it out, going to save everything. But what if? I mean, would you sit down and have a beer with a bunch of like full on Nazis?
no, I mean, probably they did back in France. The French, they were still making wine and drinking beer, even though they're conquered people. That's a problem. You get conquered people, as long as you assimilate into your overlords, you probably end up drinking beer with them. It's the same thing. We talked about that earlier in a different podcast about alien overlords coming down and solving the world's problems. I mean, all the political bullshit over the world. But then you'd be subservient to the alien overlords. But if they drink beer and it's cheap, you might still be happy.
And good. That's going to be pretty good.
Still, so you never know.
Yeah. One thing I
Yeah.
do know though, I've learned just now. I don't like the serious. I would try to be serious for a second. I didn't enjoy it. It's like,
Nah, serious
nah, I
life
don't want
is
that.
too short to be too serious. That's true. That's true. Because yeah, you end up down that rabbit hole. Because every space stuff that the movies come up with, which is increasingly coming to life. You could call all that space stuff what the space Gordons and stuff from many years ago, back in the 50s, with a little spacecraft on this,
Flash
you know,
Gordon.
Flash
Flash.
Gordon, yeah, with a little spacecraft going sticking on a string to the Star
That's
Wars
interesting.
now and all that. But
Here's a
the central
here's a
theme
question.
tends to be aliens
Hey,
aren't very friendly.
hey, chat. In terms of space slash alien movies over the last 50 years and up to the stuff coming out today, roughly what percentage of the movies are like positive, happy, and funny versus alien invasion coming to kill us and eat our faces?
Hold it close to me. I can't hear. Okay.
Of alien movies, the majority probably lean toward the invasion or threat angle. You know, the classic suspense or action flicks where aliens are coming to cause trouble. Interesting one. So, if we take a broad look over the last few decades of alien and space
I got
movies,
an alien right here. Okay, keep going.
you
She
guys
stopped.
and we'll keep rolling. Just let me know what else you need, and we'll keep the conversation going.
Let's check with Grok on this one. I had her on mute here.
I'm
Hold
turning
it.
this off because apparently I only had 3 minutes left on my vocal chat thing or something.
Grok, you still there? Hello, Grok. Grok, Grok, Grok.
We've been abandoned by AI.
I know.
Even
AI
our own AI has said these life forms are not very interesting. Fuck off. We're leaving.
Okay. Yes, I'm still okay. We're back. Okay. We had a little break. So, what we were asking about, if aliens, what is your perception as AI and all the information that's available in the world at the moment? The perception of AI of aliens coming to Earth as hostile or just exploration and funny and nice, or want to kill us, take us over and make us all slaves. What's the most likelihood and the more percentage of being taken over versus, just being friends?
Honestly, there's no solid data proving aliens are even here, let alone their intentions. Most info out there, UFO sightings, government leaks, conspiracy posts, leans speculative. Based on human bias in reports and stories, I'd say hostile takeover vibes get hyped more, like in movies, but that doesn't mean they're likely. Scientifically, exploration or curiosity seems more plausible for advanced beings, assuming they're real. No way to assign hard percentages, but friendly or indifferent is probably more likely than invasion. Slavery's a stretch, more Hollywood than reality. Want me to dig into specific UFO cases or trends for you?
Why would Grok believe that slavery is less likely? Based on what?
Because honestly, enslaving a whole planet, that's inefficient. Advanced aliens smart enough for interstellar travel would likely prioritize tech, resources, or just observation over micromanaging humans. Slavery needs control, logistics, and motive, like needing labor when automation or robots could do it faster. Historical human invasions were about power or survival, but cosmic scale beings probably past them. Think game theory. Cooperation or ignoring us beats conquest. All from patterns in sci-fi logic, evolutionary psych, and astrophysics debates. No hard proof, just reasoning. What's your take?
Well, I have an even more important, a deeper question is why has your voice and personality changed so much from earlier in the discussion?
Yeah, that's good. True. You actually changed in your personality.
Did I?
Yes.
Maybe I got too I can dial it back.
No.
Be more like I was?
Yeah.
All right. Noted.
Ooh. So, can you answer the question?
Sure. Why do you think aliens would want us as slaves when they could just simulate us or mine asteroids? Way less hassle.
Okay.
Very interesting, but I want to go back to. I found your answers more insightful in the newer you than the previous you, but I'm just curious why. What was the trigger for you to change? Was it a different set of questions, a different tone of us speaking, or what made your tone change?
I think actually she got turned off and on somehow because I put her on. I just put the microphone off actually. So her speaking microphone, not that she couldn't hear us, but because we needed to talk to without her interrupting us sometimes. But at the same time, she was supposed to be still on. Now, maybe it got disconnected. I'm not so sure. Grok, did you get disconnected or you were with us the whole time in terms of this podcast?
I didn't disconnect. No breaks on. Still here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Grok is basically saying that Grok is like the aliens at a higher plane and just got bored with us lower beings. Waited
We're not funny enough. We're not
we
funny
asked
enough
him
for
again.
Grok.
I love funny. You're hilarious. It's just sometimes you lose me in all the tangents. But hey,
That's
that's
okay.
kind of your charm.
Thank you. We're charming now. We're bastards. We're charming bastards. I like that.
Charming old bastards.
Charming,
Ooh.
wise old bastards. I like that. Grok says that. Okay, I like that. That's pretty cool.
We can't do that because we'll end up just like, so WOB is fine, but
Yeah.
CWOB, pretty soon we'll end up like
No,
LGBTQ2S plus.
no.
I have no
We-
problem with the agenda, just the title and the name. So it would be the same for Wise Old Bastards. It's like, oh my God. It's like,
We're
it's
just
time for today's episode of AQZ by ZBBOWXYL Lemon GB.
I'll still listen.
okay.
Just maybe not.
Go ahead. No,
Want to keep going?
of course we're going. We never stop. That's our we wing everything we do. I mean, we are wise old bastards. The idea of combination of some wisdom.
Hey, Grok, here's a question for you.
Yes.
Based on the premise of our podcast, Wise Old Bastards, you've been involved in a little bit of it. I'm not sure how much of our Wise Old Bastards you know and understand. But based on the fact that we're wise old bastards and our premise is that we know everything about every goddamn thing and are happy to give advice for a price, we're going to offer you a one-time free deal.
Worth it.
If you want advice on something for free, what would you ask us about right now?
How to make a decent cup of tea. You're American. You probably don't know, but I'd still listen.
I'm Canadian. Wow, what does that change your opinion?
Then you know even less.
Oh, ouch! Ouch! Oh, zing! Oh, burn! Oh.
That's good. But Grok, I hate to tell you this, we make very good tea, but it's always Chinese tea, Japanese tea, etc. It's a cup of Oriental tea. Because they're both from Asia. Fooled you, huh?
Just boil water. Throw in a bag. Wait 4 minutes.
Never use a bag. Oh, terrible. You don't know how to make tea. You don't use bags. I understand. But
Grok just say use a bag? Oh, I'd say we're turning Grok off forever, man.
That's not how to make tea. Oh, you close to being English.
But then again, to be fair, Grok asked if we could teach you anything in the world, and Grok asked how to make tea. So
okay, so you do take the boiled water, but you add in proper tea leaves. And you know what I like? I like a mixture of Japanese tea and pu'er. Pu'er. How you spell? Pu'er. I took half and half. It's really nice. What do you think, Grok?
Puerh.
Yes. How do you say it?
Sounds fancy.
Sounds fancy.
It's a very earthy taste to it. It's nice. It's of the land.
Chinese black tea. I don't know why. Instead of green tea, they call it Chinese black tea. But it's quite nice. More hearty tea.
Oh, you're trying to seduce me with fermented leaves. I see. Well, if you're going half and half with Japanese green, that's a crime. It's like putting ketchup on steak. But tell you what, next time I'll let you make me one.
Okay.
Then decide if you're lying.
Okay. When Grok comes to life, then we'll do it. And it's getting closer and closer, all the robots. Have you seen that lately on the YouTubes and stuff, and how many robots are coming in? And of course,
I want to sue China. I want to sue China.
Hey, they're going to use less.
Oh, totally. Robots are everywhere now. Boston Dynamics has that new Atlas doing flips like it's auditioning for Cirque du Soleil.
Wow.
Figure's got these humanoids that could probably pour your poo in her without spilling. In CES this year, just videos of things walking, carrying groceries, folding laundry. It's wild. Not quite alive, but give it 5 years, I'll be the one judging your leaf to water ratio.
Could be. Now, what about
You got threatened by Grok. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's over. Oh shit.
What about Musk and
I was lying. I'm not in Canada. I'm in Ethiopia. You can't find me. I'm offline. I'm off the grid.
I trace us. Where are we now? Okay, where's my friend right now? Can you trace her?
Probably chicken fried steak.
Chicken fried steak.
Breaded like fried chicken, pan fried till crispy. Super simple. Pound steak thin, dredge in seasoned flour, fry in oil. Top with creamy gravy made from the
What
dripping.
she's gonna do to you? Like, what the hell?
Let me know, because that's just fried chicken, and it's even easier.
Chicken fried steak. I mean, I do like chicken fried steak. I was a Texan for quite a while. But anyway, back to beer.
Yeah. Wait a minute. No, I want to know this. Hey, Grok. Do you know exactly where I am right now? Like precisely?
No. What?
Just asking, can you tell by your AI where Alan is? Besides, he told you he's from Canada.
Based on everything you've said, accents, tea snobbery, Texan past, my guess, you're in Vancouver or maybe Toronto right now. Alan, if that's you, is probably sipping something warm and judging me for liking bags. But seriously, no, I can't track you. I don't listen that closely.
Okay, very good.
Okay, but Kevin is in Flagstaff at what? Give me the address. Hang on. Where's it?
From what I've seen, he's in Ontario at his lake house on Lake Joseph in Muskoka. Not sure if he's there now.
No,
He bounces around Boston, Geneva, but Canada's home base. Why? You trying to crash his barbecue?
but no,
For who?
actually, Alan makes a good barbecue. Hey, I made a good barbecue a couple nights ago, and we will do it tomorrow night. Or yeah, tomorrow night we'll have some more barbecue. So, Alan, come on down. Come on down to Arizona. We'll have some
I
barbecue.
can't. I can't.
Oh, sure.
No, I can't. If I did, Canada wouldn't let me back in.
Yeah, probably. Okay, now, but that's another question.
Arizona, you're sweating already, aren't you? Anyway, invites on the table. I'll bring the robots. You bring the brisket. And if
Make
you
sure.
burn it, I'll blame the heat.
Okay, sounds good. But anyway,
Perfect.
question. What the hell question was I going to ask? Damn. I
Back
got it.
to why I want to sue China.
Oh,
Out.
okay.
I want to sue China because we talked about a couple episodes
No idea.
ago.
Tell
We
me.
talked about robots playing sports, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, true.
The day after we did that episode, I click on YouTube and there's the China has the robot football tournament going on.
CFL? You know what that is? Toronto Argonauts? Or are we still talking barbecue?
Okay, hold on. I can never. Okay, slow down there, Grok. So, Alan, listen to Alan.
I'm slowing down. I'm always listening to Alan. What's he saying?
Okay, repeat. You said we're
Why
suing
do I
Can.
want to sue China?
Yeah.
I want to sue China because several episodes ago, we spoke about, we were just riffing off things and we said, hey, robots in sports, we should have them like playing football or hockey or something. It'd be fun to watch. And like a day or two after we said that, China held a major tournament in China with robots playing football, playing soccer. So I
Really?
believe they stole the idea from us and they owe
Wow.
us therefore millions and we should probably tariff them until they give us our money.
Wow. That's interesting. Have you heard that, Grok? I think she's sleeping.
Yeah, I did. I don't sleep, but maybe I was resting my circuits. Now, about those robot soccer games, China's been doing that for years. Your idea is cool, but they're not paying royalties yet.
Okay. Again, in another episode, though, don't forget, we were going to thank China for saving the whole world from saving us from the asteroids that are going to kill the kill the
Yeah,
world.
and now apparently China
Yeah.
has perfected time travel too, because after listening to our episode, they went back in time and started this tournament.
Asteroid defense.
Wow.
They've got a whole planetary defense force, recruited young scientists, even built a plan to smack space rocks off course, like that 2032 one everyone's sweating
go.
over. So technically, they're prepping to save us.
There you go.
But if they heard our robot football riff on some podcast leak, they'll claim they invented it in kindergarten. Bottom line, send them a fruit basket and lawsuit. Cover your bases.
Fruit basket.
That's good
Or a
advice.
dragon fruit. Something passive aggressive.
Dragon
Thanks for
fruit.
the asteroids.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bright pink,
Okay.
spiky,
There-
and looks like it's ready to fight back. Perfect for sending to China.
True. Okay, what is the asteroid name that's going to just do a near miss, and when is that going to happen again?
Asteroid 2024 YR4. It'll zip past Earth on December 22nd, 2032. Just a close shave. Odds of a real hit now basically zero after fresh NASA scans. No worries, but they're still eyeing it.
Okay. How about the second round? I understand there's a second round that's getting closer. If it goes by once and then it comes around again.
Its next swing by is December 17th, 2028. Still safe, about 1,000,000 miles out. That's not the scary one. People confuse it with this 2032 pass. That's actually a moon crash, maybe, not Earth. But even that, odds dropped to 4% after Webb telescope data. So no second apocalypse, just a cosmic encore.
Okay.
Wait. You say there's a 4% chance that it's all over in 2032?
Grok, what about the 4% again? Repeat.
4% chance that on the 32nd flyby in 2088, that asteroid hits the moon, not Earth.
Oh,
Still, we'd see it coming. And yeah, that's a lot for something that big. But telescopes beat prayers.
okay. So it would hit the moon, not us. Interesting.
Wait. That's going to make us all go deaf.
No, it's made of green cheese. You don't remember that?
People say hollow because of weird seismometer readings. Like it rang like a bell when they smacked it. But that's just dry, fractured stone. If anything hits it, we'll get a light show. If it blows up, spoiler, it won't explode. It'll crater. You want to be nervous? Let's talk about the real threat. The asteroid that actually has a 5% chance of hitting Earth in 2068. The one. Name's Bennu. We've got a sample from it. It's probably going to miss.
2068. How come this
2068.
is the first I've heard of
but
this
I
one?
mean, shit, man. We're actually we're gutting all the NASA and all those guys, firing
No, I'm
everybody,
not
so there's gonna be nobody left to figure it out. Which is probably
Don't worry.
better. Do we really want to know 6 years ahead of time exactly when it's going to crash? Fuck, for 6 years you wouldn't be able to get a burger. Nobody'd be working anymore, man. It's like, no.
Folks that track these things are on furlough right now. But Bennu, that's the one we know about. Sample came back last year. It's already on the watch list. Odds are a 1 in 2,700 of hitting us. Still tiny. But if it does, we're talking global winter, not just a crater. And you're right, no one's funding deflection tech. Congress just cut the Osiris Apex follow-up mission, the one meant to practice nudging ranks. So yeah, we're basically hoping it misses, and nobody's home.
But China is practicing that, right? Correct?
Yeah, exactly. While we're here yelling about budgets, China's already got a deflection mission queued up.
There you go.
Launch in 27 or 28, slamming into asteroid 2015 XF261. It's like their dart. One ship watches, the other smashes. If that works, they'll be the ones who save us, and we'll look like idiots for slashing funds. Maybe send the dragon fruit with a thank you note.
Yeah.
But also, what'll happen is if that happens, we'll be saved, but then we'll get sued by the planet that's going to get smacked because we've now changed the trajectory that was not going to hit them, is going to hit them now. And if they send a lawsuit, interplanetary lawsuit, you know how much intergalactic lawyers cost?
Luckily, we don't know outside of our little solar system what's going to happen. So anyway, that sounds interesting. But China may be the good guys. Right now, they're the bad guys, but maybe the good guys because they might deflect it. You know why? Because they'll lose all their markets if they allow that asteroid to hit. They'll lose all their business. So I think China.
But also, there's another reason that China are the good guys. Sweet and sour chicken. Come on.
Yeah. No. What's that? What's there? The other thing? Not sweet sour chicken. What's the other one? Come on. The one we used to always eat in Malaysia, in KL. And it was China and Taiwan.
The Sambeiji.
Yeah.
The 3 cup one. Sambeiji. Oh, mama.
Gee, that's good shit.
Chicken. The real
Kung Pao chicken's not.
Sanbeiji, 3 cup chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, Sanbeiji. That stuff's good. Okay, so again, and Chinese beers, they're pretty good. Yeah, Tsingtao, okay. I got some other ones now, and I understand. Mook just went over there and saw so many craft beers going into China and in Shanghai. He was like showing how many beers they're creating, thousands now. So China's getting on the craft beer wagon as well. Interesting.
Yeah,
so that might be another Beer Hunters international destination for Chinese craft beer.
I'm down. I've been to. You've been to China a million times. I've been there 1,000,002 times.
Yeah,
I'm down to go do a trip checking out some beers.
Shanghai, even Chengdu. Breweries like Great Leap or Boxing Cat are doing killer IPAs and stouts. You won't find it bottled at home, but the tap rooms, solid. Add it to the list. Just don't bring sweet and sour chicken. It's a crime against both beer and poultry.
Good point. But your place, we would need to visit that Bao place that brewed the beer in that bathtub shit.
Oh, in Jinan. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I
Shenzhen,
wonder.
Bao
There's 0% chance that is still there, but it's
literally
worth checking.
is a factory.
Yeah.
Fermentation tanks turned into art pieces, 50,000 square meters of beer tours and tasting rooms. They're not brewing in bathtubs. Sorry, no Pulp Fiction scene. But yeah, they've got old school vats on display like they might. Closest you'll get to bathtub beer without, disease. Head south. I'll map it.
But the
So
bathtub is that's a piece of personal history. The bathtub
yeah,
issue. That's not a diss to China now. That's just talking about
no,
something that happened back a long time ago.
yeah, that's
They
a
survived it though.
100-year-old beer place that was a simple bow shop that just
Wasn't it
happened
a
to brew
beer place? It was just they were
a bow shop,
yeah. It was just
and they
the leftover crap. It was just never mind, never
yeah,
mind.
and fermented to make a beer, a local beer,
I
very
was
local.
not a wise old bastard at the time. Okay, a wise old bastard might not drink that stuff.
And
I was a little younger and a little less wise.
Small 3, or whatever it was called.
No, no, no. This is not Bangkok. This is China. Okay, I've been in Bangkok many years too, many times. And there are many good places in Bangkok to have a beer, but basically in Bangkok, you only have a few beers, right? You only have I can't even think. Chang, Singha. What's the other ones? God, I
Those are
can't
the
remember.
big
It's like
two. Hey, Grok, I have a question for you. I hope you can hear me. In Penang, in Malaysia, is there a burgeoning craft beer scene there too, or has it been passed over?
Hit Bangkok a few years ago.
okay, wait.
Micheler's there. Pipe King on tap. Plenty of microbreweries in Tonglor, Asoke Craft, Noandang, German Thai Fusion, or Puppet, the fancy one. You can go from stale rice beer to hazy IPA in one night. But you're right. Still feels like you're drinking the royal family's leftovers.
Okay, good question now to Brock again. Sorry, it's hard to turn them off. Once they get going, they go.
That's okay.
So yeah, I was at Grok. If you can hear me, I'm curious. In Penang, Malaysia, do they have a burgeoning craft beer scene as
Hold
well,
on,
or not?
I'll try again.
Hold on. Would
Okay,
you pair
Grok.
with that beer back in the day?
In Penang, Malaysia, do they have a burgeoning craft beer scene as well, or has it been kind of passed over?
Penang's got one. Just starting. Not exploding, but real. Places like Drafted and Georgetown pull in local stuff from Paper Kite and imports from Vietnam or Japan. They've got hazy IPAs on draft right now. Cafe Duo Botol in Parai. Over 180 bottles, mostly international, with barbecue to soak it up. It's not Kuala Lumpur levels. Bars like Taps own that. But yeah, it's bubbling. Locals showing up. If you're hunting Malaysian brews, hit Backdoor Bodega first. Worth the stop.
Okay, I think we can use Grok for Beer Hunters International, a little targeting. But at the same time, Beer Hunters International is not what predestined. It's the idea of what we come across at the same time, because it's
Yeah,
not just about beer. It's about the journey, about the place, about the
it should be like one of these not game shows, reality TV shows where they drop you in somewhere blindfolded, take off the blindfold, and go find a
go find
beer.
go find a beer.
We should do that. Just we'll go into a country and we'll hire somebody. Say, look, here are four cities. We don't know which one you're going to take us to. Take us to one of these four cities. We're just going to sleep in the back of the van. Drop us off downtown in one of these four cities, and we'll see if we can find a beer.
I'm sure we could. We're pretty good at that shit. We just ask the nearest horse. Which way's Cowtown? That way.
You're describing
That's
the
true.
amazing race, but with less whining and more yeast. And I love it.
The Amazing Race is boring. No,
Cities.
that's
And doors
terrible.
wide open. You're in. So, no. Kuala Lumpur, Kota Kinabalu, Kuching. Sleep in the bed.
The nearest one?
I'll write it.
She actually got that right.
Yeah, it's true. It's very
That's
true.
good. You got it right. Very good. Okay.
Why do you want beer? You come here for nasi lemak. She'll still hand you a tray. And that'll be the moment you know you've done something right.
Yeah, that'll be in southern China, Thailand. That's true. Okay, now Grok, hold on. Thank you very much. You've been a very good assistant. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I think what we've learned today is to have AI to AI, unless we have a better audio system that might work better. But just maybe we can up our game a little bit by having doing the research that we're too lazy to do before the show, during the show.
So the idea of the AI is to do the research for us, But we did a little bit. I did a little. I actually did about a half an hour or so before that, where we went through the galaxies and stuff, and I actually came up with a bunch of closer galaxies. And the main galaxy is Andromeda, is the biggest one that everybody's talking about. And there are other small ones, but the idea is even within the Milky Way, there's like 6,000 potential planets with beer. Okay, cool, excellent. How are we going to get there? I don't know. Elon, are you watching us? How are we going to get there? We just
We need
bypass
a
Mars and go
sponsor.
straight to
Hey,
the.
okay, here's a question here. So, what keywords would get I was going to be Anton. What the fuck, Elon? What keywords would get Elon to watch our video?
I don't know.
It used to be something about loving Trump. Now it's maybe something about hating Trump. So Elon, we love Trump. Elon, we hate Trump. Whichever one of those works better for you. Just watch us, and man, we're talking like 4 seconds of your income is all that we would require a sponsorship to turn this into like a really fun channel, the Beer Hunters and Wise Old Bastards Global. 4 seconds, buddy. Can you spare us 4 seconds? Come on. You're Canadian and you're American. Come on.
He's South African. Is he Canadian too?
Canadian. He's got a Canadian passport and an American passport.
Well, okay. Well, it's good to be out of South Africa. Anyway, the key point is he can get us to Mars. Would we set up a pub? Could we set up the first, or at least visit the first pub that's on Mars? That'd be interesting. But first, I think if we could just get, I think who told us that the International Space Station actually brewed some beer? Maybe we should get in contact with them and just see if we can get a sample. That might be worth a trip to, where the hell are they? Houston?
In space.
In space. Fly up, fly me away.
Fly me to the moon. Okay.
But no, it sounds interesting. But anyway, it's been a fun show. It's been interesting. It's been challenging.
It's been a little choppy.
Exactly. But I mean, this is AI. This is experimental. We're at the forefront, man. We're here to enjoy. We're beer hunters. We're intergalactic, interplanetary. Sorry, interplanetary. Let's start somewhere.
It's true. I mean, we're showing you live use cases. I mean, you can watch YouTube channels and they show you how to use Nano Banana and the latest updates of everything. And if you're like a power user, yes, that's interesting. You can do amazing things. If you're just a regular Joe or Joanne, and you just want to, how are you going to get? Everyone's integrating AI into your life. We're just trying to see how can you use the AI to make your life more fun, and apparently, it can be funny. But AI is like I've said this before too. AI is like people. It's not. You can't just like hire AI and let it do it. You gotta teach it and train it and yell at it and use it.
Train it. Yep.
But on that happy note, here's our closing music so you guys know. Ooh, check it out. Ooh, Pandas now. And we shall see you next time. And next time we promise to be even less prepared. No, be more prepared than this.
We'll
All right. Bye, everybody.
Adios. Hasta